Okay.
Hello and welcome back.
Hello and welcome to the Talk 30 to Me podcast. How are we going this week, Courtney?
Good, thank you. I think we need another question because I'm always just fine.
Yeah.
Always just good.
Okay, well, maybe we just skip the chickens.
No, I like the chickens.
Okay. I think I wanted to just start off by saying thank you to all our audio listeners for putting up with us and our
visual listeners.
and our questionable audio. I feel like when you're watching a video though, you're like kind of distracted by like
yeah, that's
you know,
true.
but when you're listening to a podcast, you're only listening to the audio.
Yeah.
So we're still, you know, we're getting the hang of the mics and the sound and everything. So I hope it's not too hard to listen to, but we appreciate you.
Again, you can always listen on mute, just run through to the end so we
Exactly.
get the views, please.
Exactly. And also for audio listeners as well, thanks for putting up with my weird tics. I feel like I'm just adding a reminder in case anyone's jumping in and missed the first episode, but I have tics. So I try my best to move the microphone away from when we're recording, but, you know, can't be helped sometimes, especially when I'm talking about something I'm passionate about.
Yeah, I think you're doing really well with it.
Oh.
I mean, your editing's incredible.
I feel like this podcast is just like you complimenting me.
But yeah.
When I'm
What
editing,
else?
I'm like, oh, she's always like say something so nice. I'm always
You
like,
guys probably
thank
don't
you.
hear it because she just cuts it all out.
Yeah.
I'm like, Brittany, I said so many nice things to you, but they're gone.
What is your beverage today? I've got a lovely herbal ginger tea.
Yum.
It's
The
super
best
yummy.
brand.
It's Pukka tea, Pukka. I think that's the best herbal tea brand.
I have the good old H2O.
Nice with your giant, not Stanley.
Not Stanley, knock off Stanley because those prices are expensive.
Yeah,
But, you know, got to keep up that water intake.
I love that.
I'm aiming for 4 of these a day.
Great.
The problem is at the moment I get to like 6 p.m. and I'm like, shoot, I have to still drink 2 more of them.
Oh,
I feel like I'm drowning, but we haven't drowned yet. Okay, so to get up to know us a little bit better, I thought we could do a this or that segment.
fun.
Yes, I have a bunch of like this or that's.
Yeah. Are we going to be like the opposites each time?
No, I think we're going to be fairly similar. The thing
Okay.
about Brittany and I is that our personalities are very similar. Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm a coffee in the morning, tea in the afternoon / evening.
You're such a coffee.
Are you kidding? Have you seen my tea collection?
I know,
I
but
drink at least 3 herbal teas a day.
I know, but you like love you're so
But I
passionate about
have-
your coffee.
But I have one because I'm not paying when
Okay,
I
what
go
could
out
you
for
live
herbal
without?
tea. Coffee.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you what you don't
You're
like.
like, no, you
I'm
couldn't.
like, no, you're wrong.
Introvert or extrovert?
Can you be an introverted extrovert?
Yes, you can.
'Cause
or
I
you
think
can be an
that's me.
extroverted introvert. Wait, is that what you just said?
I don't think I'm either, to be fair. I think I'm just like a little bit of both. Yeah, maybe I am an extroverted introvert.
Mm-hmm. Because
Because I do love being around people, and I think being around people is great. But I'm not like, if there's someone who's louder than me, then I'll just like happily not talk
yeah,
and be like quiet. But when everyone else is quiet, then I'm like noisy. Does that make sense? Not noisy,
yeah.
but
But also you're like extroverted when you're comfortable around people.
yeah, I feel like that's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's me.
That's the same as
actually.
you.
Hence our family
feel
dinner
like
the other night.
Oh my god, we had a family dinner the other night and Courtney was on fire. Courtney's like always been really good with like one-liners, like just like quick comebacks and stuff. And she was just like, oh, she was like so good. And I was just looking at her like, where's
that energy on the pod?
where's that energy on the podcast? I was like, and Courtney's like, you're not setting me up. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry.
Brittany doesn't set me up for success on here.
Apologies, you guys might never see Courtney's quick one-liners because apparently I don't set her up.
Yeah, I'm an introvert
Yeah.
through and through.
Yeah.
No questions.
Yeah.
Beaches or mountains?
Mountains.
Yeah, same. Hot air balloon ride or a submarine?
Oh, you go first.
Hot air balloon.
Yeah,
Through
me
and
too.
through. We don't need a
That is
little...
absolutely terrifying being in a submarine. Like being trapped, like claustrophobic already, but then like being underwater and like how deep are you going?
Then it could do a cheeky little implode like...
Oh my god,
Last year.
Courtney, don't.
Rest easy. Plus, only like, what, 5% of the ocean has been explored?
Exactly.
You don't know what you're going to see down there.
Nah. I don't think you're going to see shit because it's like so dark, but I think other things are going to see you.
Ugh, gross. Also, hot air balloon, there's like a time limit. Like, you're not in there for
True.
long. You know, you can see the end. Well, not the end.
You can see the end.
You know it's going to be over soon.
Yeah.
Submarine, you could just get lost.
Yeah, true.
Road trip or plane trip?
You go first. I know what you're going to pick.
Road trip.
What?
I love a good road trip. It depends who it's with, where it is and stuff. But
Oh, I thought because you love like the whole flying process, you'd
I do love
pick a
flying,
plane.
but nothing better than a road trip.
Now, I want to say road trip, but I think I'm going to say plane trip because I feel like plane trip, we're going somewhere more interesting.
Oh, yeah, that's
like,
true.
so that's why I'm going to say I'd rather a plane trip because we're like getting the hell out of here, you know?
Yeah, you're going on a fun vacay.
We're going on a fun vacay. We're going to explore somewhere very new.
San Francisco, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
Can't drive there.
No.
I think it depends where you're going, though. Because, like, I'd rather,
Totally.
like, fly to Christchurch than drive to Christchurch. But then if I'm going
No,
from, like...
driving would be fun, though. You stop at like your little dairy, corner shops, get your pie.
But then if I'm going
Meat
from,
pie.
like, Vancouver to Calgary, I want to drive Vancouver to Calgary, not fly
True.
Vancouver
That's
to
because you
Calgary.
love Canada and not so much New Zealand.
But also flying from Christchurch to Queenstown or driving, drive.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yep.
It's another 5.5 hours onto it, but you know.
True. I guess I should say plane if we're like going overseas. If we're like,
Well, you can't drive in New Zealand overseas.
no, but I mean like you can
Yeah.
fly like domestically. So yeah, I would choose plane if we were going overseas.
Yeah, that's a good one. Big city or small town?
Ooh, big city probably. I do see the benefits of a small town, but also like I've seen the gossip of like small town, and I'm like, I don't need to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Your-
Mine's small town.
Your small town.
But how small are we talking? Like 30,000 is my perfect town number. I
Yeah,
would say.
okay. I mean, like in New Zealand, small town, it's like 1,000 people.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
So, like,
but then
maybe-
our big cities are like 500,000,
True,
which is like
true.
most towns in
Yeah.
other places.
Yeah, exactly.
Ebooks or physical books?
Physical books, please.
100% easy. Slippers or thick socks?
Thick socks, I'd
Yeah.
say. Yeah, I like it going up the leg.
Yeah, slippers feel too much like shoes, and you can't get comfy, cozy on the couch with slippers.
Yeah.
Well, you can, but it's not as good as thick socks.
Plus, with slippers, over time you see like the dirty wear and tear. When like socks,
Oh,
you can
can
wash,
wash
them,
them.
easier.
Yeah.
Like slippers, I ain't getting washed.
Sweetie feet?
Ooh.
Gross. Mornings or evenings?
It depends what we're talking about. I feel like I enjoy evenings more, but I get shit done in the morning, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't getting shit done in the evenings, but I'm just like chilling and loving it.
Yeah, you a get up and go kind of person.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'll set my alarm for 8 o'clock and I'll be out of the house by like 8:15.
Oh yeah, that's me. When
But
I
also,
didn't have a child.
but also, you can tell.
Brittany rocks up, like looks at my pantry, like, can I have a banana?
I did do that this morning because I was your girl was on a mission, but you can also physically tell that I haven't tried very hard because when I used to go to work, I just like would like look so nice on the weekends, and I'd go to work and like just look like so bad, just did not give a fuck.
You've got places to be.
Wait, what's yours?
Evenings for relaxing, mornings for getting shit done
Yeah, cool.
and socializing.
If
If I was to socialize, I'd rather the mornings and that.
oh, interesting. See, I'd rather the evenings.
Or it depends who it's with. I love it when you come over for dinner and hang out and stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely an evening socializer. In the morning, I'm like, I can get shit done, but I'm like still half asleep. So I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
kind of like, yeah.
And then going off that, sunrise or sunset?
Oh my god, is it bad? I don't care about either.
Oh,
I think I like literally some people are like we should like go up this thing to look at the sunset, and I'm just like I'm really sorry. I just like really don't care. But I feel like sunrise because it feels like you see it less. Like sunset, you see it more.
I haven't seen a sunset in ages.
Oh really?
Well, I'm home all the time now.
Oh right. But I would say sunrise because there's something like feels like a new day. It's like kind of
New
exciting.
opportunities.
It's like something different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you say sunrise?
Sunset.
Sunset. Okay.
I don't know. I like both. I
Yeah.
can appreciate both.
Yeah.
I like a sunrise because the sun doesn't get in my eyes as much when I'm trying to drive.
Yeah.
I hate driving at sunset
Yeah.
because I want to look at the pretty sky, but I'm like concentrating on not.
Yep, as you
Crashing.
should.
Thank you. Taking photos or making videos.
Making videos.
Okay.
I've been on YouTube since I was like
Really
literally
young.
since like 2 years. Not even 2 years. It might have been on it since like 2008 basically. So I'm pretty sure it came out in 2007. But
You could have been one of the OGs.
well, like I used to chat to some of the OGs, like
Yeah.
when they were just first starting out, because there was like it was so small still, and it was like a little community, and like so you'd like comment on each other's videos and like support each other, but then sometimes you're just given the pressures of school and bullies,
Life,
so
yeah.
you kind of go okay, like I'm gonna stop that now, but yeah, I've been making videos since I was like a young kid, even before YouTube was like set the camera up in my room, pretended I was like a news reporter. So
You did. Oh my god, I
So-
forgot about that.
so I'm video through and through. I love videos.
Yeah, I like taking photos.
Yeah, you take beautiful photos.
Thank you.
It's a shame you didn't go to my high school when you were younger, because you could have done photography there. That would have been
I
really
would
cool.
have drowned with how big your school was.
No, you
I
would have
like-
loved it. You actually would have thrived, I reckon.
Oh.
Yeah, you would have thrived.
Yeah, I never really thrived in high school. I was just there to hang out with people and get shit done. Visiting friends or hosting friends?
Oh, see, I've always been visiting friends, but I'm like, can't, like, once I get a house and stuff, like, one day, girl can dream, I'd love to host.
You'd be a great host.
I think you are an amazing host already,
nice.
so I feel like, I could just aspire to be like you. But
Oh, thanks, Brittany.
Courtney makes a mean charcuterie board.
It's fun. So expensive,
Oh yeah, charcuterie boards are super expensive.
but so much fun to make.
Yeah.
I worked out how to do the little like salami rows.
Yeah. Yeah, last time I see Courtney, I was like, whoa, is that a rose out of salami? Damn.
We're upping our game.
Yeah. You're upping your game.
I like host. I would love to host in like a bigger house. Like
Yeah.
when I get a house and have like a bigger kitchen, so I can be like pottering around in the kitchen.
And more of like an outdoor kind of area.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do love going to a friend's, because it's like,
You don't have to worry about
you don't
anything.
have to worry about anything. When me and my friends hang out, we kind of just like, if they come round to ours, we're just like, yeah, you pick up pizza on your way through, because like we don't really have like a big place. It's like, yep, pizza it is. And the
Yeah.
boys love pizza, so
That's
works
easy
out well.
as well. They
Yeah.
get fed. But then I love going to like our auntie's house. She's the best host in
Oh
the
my
world. She
God.
makes the best food in the world.
She does.
She's such a good host.
Yeah. She's like,
I love going to her
she
house.
literally made her own ice cream the other day. It was
It
like,
was so good.
it was so good. Like, it was just like,
She's definitely the hostess with the mostest.
yeah, she goes above and beyond, but she's like incredible. But she loves it as well. She thrives off it. She's like
She's
running
so good.
around, turning on the little fairy lights and stuff. Like when
She's
it
so
gets
cute.
dark, she's super cute.
Yeah,
She
but her
loves it.
food is the best. Whenever I talk
Oh my
about
God,
like
it's
her
so good.
food, like she is the best cook I know for sure.
Yeah, yeah, she's amazing.
And she's so good at trying new recipes as well.
yeah, and like catering to.
Oh yeah, Auntie Nivi, if you're listening, we love you.
We love you. Thanks for catering to my vegetarian needs.
Thanks for catering just to all of us. She feeds a lot of us,
I
and it's
know.
always how does all the food get like stay hot the whole time?
I
Like,
know.
and come out at the same
I
time.
know
all warm.
that is a challenge in itself. Like when you're hosting, making sure the food's hot at the same time.
Yeah, and like cooked
yeah.
like all to come out at the same time. I don't understand.
How big's the oven?
All I can
Is it
do is
normal
make a charcuterie board.
The world is your oyster, Courtney.
I don't
I'm sure
really wanna
when Nivi was your age, she was just making charcuterie boards
No, I
too.
feel like at 30 she was like the hostess with the mostest.
Oh, maybe.
Sunny days or rainy days?
That's hard.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna
it's not
I'm gonna
hard
say
for me.
sunny, but I don't really like love the heat that much. But I'm gonna say sunny because I hate the rain with my hair.
Oh yeah.
If you're listening to audio, I've got really like curly hair and it gets frizzed up easily with the rain.
Same. My hair gets so frizzy with the rain, but rainy days always. Especially if you can stay home on a rainy day. Hate going out on a rainy
I know you
day.
do. So is yours rainy?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Thought so.
Time travel to the past or the future?
Oh, that's tricky. You go first.
I actually wrote these down and I haven't thought about my answer for this one. I think the past, but not like my personal past. I'd want to go back to like, a while ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what time frame exactly. Maybe like the early 1900s.
Yeah, I reckon I'm like trying to like learn now not to be living in the past or the future. So this is like a bit of a stumped
Sorry.
question for me. Because I'm trying to live in
It
the
doesn't
present.
have to be yours. You could go like 200 years from
Yeah,
now.
but I think
Meet our little offsprings.
I think future. Yeah, true. Oh God, I don't know. I love history, so I'm gonna say pass. And I think the future, it's good not knowing what's to come. So
I don't want to know what's to come.
Me neither.
What if you go to a time and the Earth is just not there anymore?
exactly, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm like
nah, that's depressing.
global warming, climate change. I'm like, I think I'd rather go into the past and see some history.
Yeah, that stresses me out.
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
Okay.
Change the channel.
Fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses.
That's a weird question.
I know.
My brain cannot even compute
So one
that.
like massive duck,
No, I know. What would you rather?
a duck.
Okay. Or
I really
100
hate ducks.
duck-sized horses.
Ducks can be pretty big.
Well, yeah,
Well, I don't
but,
really want to
but
be
not,
fighting any animals, actually.
Yeah, we don't condone animal abuse. I don't know. Probably like ducks aren't that big, and like horses, like I don't know. I feel like you could knock them over easy. You could
What are
just
you
like,
going to kick 'em?
yeah, if I'm fighting them.
Live in a world where everything is a musical or everyone talks in a rhyme.
Oh Christ, rhyme.
Same, but
Rhyme.
that's straight up my worst nightmare.
I can't. Yeah,
I can't rhyme.
Oh, I just wouldn't talk.
Anyway, that was our this and that for this week.
Woohoo! All right, it's time for real talk.
We need a little intro like tune for that.
Yeah, we do.
That'd actually be so cool.
This week our real talk question is: what kind of friend do you strive to be?
Yeah,
Would you like to take it away, Courtney?
I'd love to. So reliable,
Nice.
trustworthy,
Yep.
non-judgmental,
Oh yes, that's a good one.
and kind.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I love that.
simple.
Simple, perfect.
I feel like I'm sometimes a bad friend. I'm sure everyone is sometimes.
Everyone has their
I'm
moments.
good at just like, if I'm going through something in my life, I'm good at just like reclusing a little bit. So I just like disappear from everyone.
Yeah, I see.
But my close friends are the same and they do that too.
Yeah.
So we get it.
Yeah, you guys understand
I pop
each
up
other.
a few months later. I'm like, hey, sorry. And they're like, it's fine. I'm
Yeah.
like, cool.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
that's good though.
I just
You're putting yourself first. That's good.
I don't often do that, but sometimes I just need a breather.
Yep. No, fair enough.
But I want people to know that they can come to me any time of the day, no matter who they are.
Yeah, that was kind of my thing. Is like, I want to be the friend who like we don't have to talk to all the time. We don't talk.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But if they need me in the middle of the night, they
Oh,
can just
cool.
like call me
Yeah.
and I'll be there. That's kind of
I feel like I'm the same, and people know that. I've had friends call all kinds of hours before.
yeah.
And I also love, like, with most of my friends, we don't talk every day, even sometimes not for like a few months. But then when you like pick up or see them again or you talk to them, it's like
Yeah.
no time has passed.
Yeah, I love
And
that.
they're my favorite friends. Well, yeah, that's all my friends basically.
No, I love that. I think that's like really healthy and nice. For mine, it's kind of like what I said before, like the friend you can call in the middle of the night, someone who's honest and like fun, someone who is a good listener and who can like take people under their wing, because I just want to like help people. So like if someone's like, yeah, going through something, I just want to be able to take them under my wing. They just like hit me up for everything they need and I can just like be there and help them. And yeah, I don't know. That's the kind of friend that I hope to be.
I feel like you are that friend.
Well-
Like me complimenting Brittany again.
I don't know. Yeah, well,
You're really helpful for people.
I strive to be like that a bit more.
Okay.
I guess if you think I'm like that already. Also, I want to be like, you know, the fun person too, not just a person they come to with like only serious shit. Like I do want to have fun with people as well
Yeah.
and be like the fun friend as well.
Oh, what entails a fun friend?
I don't know, someone you can just like have a really good laugh with and like, yeah, you just like have fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do sometimes like being the funny friend.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be funny.
If we were friends, I'd be funny.
If we were friends, you'd be funny. But we're sisters, so you're not.
So I'm not, yeah. You don't set me up for success. But
Sorry.
just kidding. Yeah. I agree with that too.
Yeah.
Because we like helping people, but you don't want to only have like deep talks with someone. You want to have some
Yeah.
lighthearted stuff too.
I'm really bad at having just like not shallow conversation, just like small talk.
Oh, I hate
small
small talk.
talk.
Like, tell me about your charmers. Like, let's get deep.
I know. I'm just like,
I don't care about like
yeah,
little things like
me
what your
too.
dog's name is. Like, skip.
watch it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I do love learning about people at the same time.
Yeah.
But like, I'm also like, all right, like once you learn all you can learn, I'm like, all right, let's get down to business.
Yeah.
And then each time I see that, and I've people like that where like I don't see for a while, but every time I see them, it's just like straight into like kind of real talk, not
yeah.
small talk.
100%.
And yeah, I kind of love that.
Yeah, I love that too. I hate small talk.
Yeah, me too.
Like, tell me about your childhood. Like, why are you the way you are?
Yeah.
Like, tell me about your family dynamic.
Tell me about your traumas.
Legit, I love hearing about people's traumas.
Oh my God.
You don't love hearing about people's traumas?
I mean, like,
That sounds really dark, actually,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that sounds a bit rude
I like
too because
hearing
I don't tell
because then
people
I
mine.
like understanding them. I guess
Yeah,
I like
how-
understanding their traumas because then it might like explain like why they're a certain way or
Yeah.
whatever.
Also, learning about people's childhood is a good one too.
Yeah,
Like if they're close with their family, how did they grow up, like all
Yeah.
those things. I love hearing about that.
yeah. Okay, so today on the crime segment, we watched this show on Netflix that's called Can I Tell Your Secret? And I'm going to read a little blurb about what it's about. It's about someone who was the UK's most prolific serial stalker and would create fake personas online and randomly select women to target, initiating contact with the question, can I tell your secret? What began as odd yet harmless interactions quickly escalated into a nightmare for his victims, using tactics of manipulation and deception. He would send intimate photos of these women to people in their lives, reach out to their families, and even position himself within their relationships, fabricating lies of infidelity. So that's what the show is about. It's like just a 2-episode docuseries.
Yes.
And yeah, what were your thoughts on it and how messed up it was?
It's really messed up. I don't know
Yeah.
if someone messaged me, can I tell you a secret, if I'd even reply. I also kind of want to know like how many times he messaged that and didn't get a response,
That's interesting, yeah.
because I'm just curious about that.
Yeah.
It's very scary that
But I think it starts off normal. It starts off as a normal conversation.
I would still not
and
reply.
then after like a while, he's like, "Can I tell your secret?" I don't think he just
he
messages.
doesn't start off.
He doesn't just send a random message saying, "Can I tell your secret?"
Okay, that makes
He
sense.
like
Then.
acts like he's normal or like pretends like he's someone else. Because these girls say that they get a message and then they go on like the profile and this person looks normal. It looks like a girl or like just a completely normal guy or whatever.
Yeah, like they've got friends, they've got comments, they've got likes on all the pictures, so it makes it look like
It makes
a real
it look
profile.
super legit. So then
Yeah.
they obviously reply and have a conversation with this person, and then it turns into, "Can I tell your secret?" After a
Yeah.
while, I think.
So creepy. Terrifying that it really breaks up real relationships with people. One girl, how she had a boyfriend at the time, and
Yeah.
then he started getting messages from other people saying that she cheated on him when she was
Yeah.
out at a nightclub, because the person knew what she was wearing because she posted about her life all the time on Instagram.
Yeah.
So the guy knew that she was in whatever, like Ibiza or wherever it
Yeah.
was, and knew what she was wearing because she like posts live. She, stories all the time, like in real time as well. And then that relationship ended because the boyfriend thought she was cheating on him.
And then he just didn't trust her in the end. Their whole family like stops trusting them because they just like, yeah, they just lose trust, and it's like super sad. And yeah, I find it so scary that, I mean, a lot of these people are influencers, but like nobody asks for that stuff to happen to them, whether you're putting your lives on the internet or not. So we should be able to want our profile public without feeling like there's going to be like scary repercussions for it that translate into real life.
Yeah, I agree. I've had mine on private for a while, but there was a time back in like the mid 2010s,
Yeah.
that you would just add whoever, you'd talk to whoever
Oh yeah,
on
totally.
Instagram. You just get like, it was all about like, let's get those followers, and that's when I've got some random people on mine just from that time
You
period.
got a lot of followers, I feel like, because you were doing like lots of photography photos and
Yeah.
stuff, so you kind of like built that up.
I
But
was talking to lots of people as well.
Yeah.
Like trying to build my
Well,
my
you-
photography.
well,
and then just
you have a lot of like friends online that you met
I
online.
do just
Yeah.
throughout time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
I
is
have
cool,
Oh,
which
I
is
have an
cool.
actual kind of scary story.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I back in the day, well, not really back in the day, it was like 2016, 2015 maybe. I was dating someone, and they were at college at the time, but
I thought you were going to say they were in a cult. I was like, whoa. I was like, we should do a whole episode on this.
I think I have dated someone in a cult before. I've also dated, well, I didn't date, I went on a date with a homeless person, but that's for my weird story.
Oh my
segment.
God, yeah, we're doing weird stories next week, so pause on that.
Anyhow, so there was this app called Yik Yak. Anyway, so you could like, it was for college campuses.
Yeah.
And you would like just post like random things and it would get upvoted or downvoted. If it got over 5 downvotes, it would just disappear from like the feed.
I think I've heard of this.
Yeah, I think it was, I mean, it was in New Zealand as well because I had it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there was like a group of us. We ended up getting like a group chat. There were like 5 or 6, I think there was 6 or 7 of us.
Yeah.
And anyway, it turns out one of the men was 40 years old that was in this group chat with us.
God.
And we had no idea.
How did you find out?
By a lot of stalking. He wasn't giving us his real name and like,
whoa.
And then I felt kind of weird too because I'm like, shit, I'm not even in college, but one of the girls in the group chat was friends with my boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, and they knew I wasn't in college, but I'd spend a lot of time at the campus, which is how I could get on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of these guys is 40 years old and he's just interacting with all these like 20 some like early 20s. I was 21 at the time.
Yeah.
Going on 22, and then some of these
Yuck.
like people were like 19, 20 as well. Anyway, so he was 40 years old, and then he like took a liking to one of the girls. She was this beautiful blonde girl, and he would like send her flowers to her house.
Oh my God.
And I don't even know how he worked out how
That's terrifying.
Yeah, and then there was like, she was like, "Okay, like please don't be like coming near my house." Before he worked out which house it was, he would put like flowers at a roundabout near her house. So he like for her.
Oh my God.
It was this whole thing. And then we ended up working out that he was this 40-year-old man. He had like a partner. They were going through like a miscarriage or something, and he just wanted comfort in finding.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then I don't know how I was like moved back to New Zealand and I was living at my aunt's house. I don't know how we got my address, but he sent me this massive bag of my favorite candy to my aunt and uncle's house. If you're listening, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, that's so freaky.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I can't eat these candies because I don't know if they got anything in them, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was a memory.
Ooh, that's
So, Cameron,
so
if you're listening.
yuckies. Ooh, that's so yucky.
It's so gross. And then when we called him out on it, because we like had another group chat, we're like, what do we do? Like, this is bizarre. Like,
Oh
this
my
is so
God.
creepy. We called him out on it, and then he just blocked us on everything.
Fair enough, but he probably was like part of like multiple different chats, not even just your chat.
It was weird because we like had this like I had relationships with, well, not like romantic relationships, but good friendships with like a few of these people separately
Yeah.
on this app, right? Like
Totally.
I would talk to a few other people, just like one-on-one messaging, just seeing how life is going,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And like they were good friends. They
Yeah.
ended up being really good friends.
Oh, that's so cool.
But then there was this one guy, and then it was like, and we'd been talking probably for like almost two maybe 3 years.
Oh
Like
my
it was a
gosh.
long time. He was playing the long game because like we had all met up in different times.
Yeah.
Like different groups of us. So we knew we were real. We would have like each other on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
And he had an Instagram, I think, but we could never find him on Facebook. And then I remember I asked you, I was like, can you search up this name on Facebook?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I think so.
And we couldn't find it, and then eventually someone found it.
Yeah, that's
And
so
yeah, he was
freaky.
this 40s, like early 40-year-old man.
Ooh.
Social media is scary, and you really can be like, you don't know who you're talking to.
Exactly. You never know. Even what appears like harmless can oftentimes not be. So always got to watch out and be careful.
Yeah,
On
sorry,
your
that was a really random.
No, I like that story. That was really good.
Yeah, dang.
Scary though.
I forgot about that.
You got some crazy stories, girl.
I do have some weird stories.
All right. To wrap it up, we're gonna mention our top 5 downloadable apps.
Yes.
What would you like to go first?
I've gone first, I think, every time. So
Oh.
you can take it away this time.
Okay. I think the first episode I went first a lot, and then I was like, oh, I need to like let her go first. So
Oh,
now I'm
fair
like
enough.
overly conscious about it. Number 1 is Pinterest. It's like my most favorite app. I love houses and design, so I've got like literally like an interior folder, and then in the interior folder I have like bedroom, bathroom, kitchen. I've like split it out like accents, landscaping, like everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know, even fashion is really cool. Like You can get fashion inspo from there. Not that I'm a very fashionable person, but when I do need fashion inspo, I just go on there and yeah, I love Pinterest.
I wish I was more of a Pinterest girly. I've never got the hang of it. I don't understand the boards and the pins and all the things.
Were you ever a Tumblr girly?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was a big Tumblr girly.
I love Tumblr.
Yeah, it's so good. And then I've just put Messenger, which is like the Facebook Messenger, because in New Zealand, I don't know about America, Canada, you'll be able to sound this, but over in like the UK, everyone talks on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
No
WhatsApp's
one
super
uses Facebook, but in New Zealand, everyone uses like Facebook Messenger. So I put that as number 2. It's not like my favorite app, but it's definitely like my most used. YouTube, favorite app. Always watching YouTube on my phone, so definitely YouTube. And then Smiling Mind, it's an app that I have just started using this year, and I'm trying to get into like meditating more just to keep my brain a little slower and calmer. But it's like an Aussie company who've released this app, and it's free because all meditation apps now have like in-app purchases, like they appear free. You download it and then, oh no, you have to sign up for like a year or whatever, and pay a stupid amount. But this app's free and it's so good. I really like it.
Oh, remind me later. I'll download it. I need one.
Yeah, so it's called Smiling Mind.
Cute.
And then my 5th app is an app called Bring, and it's like a shopping app. So if you are in a house like with your partner or whatever, or friends or flatmates, if you all download the app Bring, and you can invite each other to the same kind of shopping page or whatever, and then if anyone notices they need anything, whenever the next person goes to the supermarket, you just put it in this app, and then when the person's shopping, they can like pull out the app, and it's got like everything that you like, a list of like a shopping list basically.
I've never heard of that before.
It's so good.
Is it a Kiwi app?
I'm not sure. I don't think so, but
does your whole house use that?
no
Okay.
one uses it, but I like try to get people to use it because I find it so handy. Even Ollie doesn't use it, but I use it whenever I'm going to the supermarket. I'll like prep my meals for the week, and then I'll just write on the app what I need, because it makes it like fun.
That sounds fun. Can you categorize?
Hashtag not sponsored, but I'm gonna put like an image up of like what the kind of homepage looks like, and it's kind of just like little squares and then once you've put it in your cart, you just press it and it just disappears. And yeah,
that's so cool.
So I really
just
love
use
that
my
app.
Notes app for shopping lists.
Oh yeah, it's so much funner than Notes app.
Okay,
But
I'll download it.
I
love
should
fun
say as
shopping.
well, for these apps, I do go on Instagram a lot, but I really don't want to go on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I've left this out of like, because it's not my favorite apps, but it's definitely an app that I use a lot that I wish I would use less.
Well, I've got just 2 that I want to spend less time on as well: Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
They take up most of my time.
I'm so glad I don't have TikTok.
I downloaded it during quarantine, the first quarantine,
Yeah.
after ages, because everyone was talking about it, and I was like, oh, TikTok, like that sounds so silly, like let me just download it and see what it's about. And my gosh, like, especially during quarantine when I had nowhere to be, nothing to do. It was just like scroll mindlessly. I
What
lost
a
my
perfect
job.
time for a
I was
release
just like, yeah, incredible.
I wonder when they released it.
They released
actually.
it a few years earlier, but it didn't take off until the end of 2019, and then
Literally
really
lockdown.
take off in
Yeah,
2020
and
during lockdown.
Yeah, interesting.
Because I was all about it. I was following recipes on there. I never did the dances, but they were fun to watch.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it was just cool. I like the storytelling of it. But
I feel like kids these days like aren't nearly as cringe as like what it was like when we were teenagers.
oh my gosh, I
like
know.
they're like all like beautified, and like I don't think it's healthy really at all anyway, but they're all like beautified and like looking all cool doing these
Yeah.
dances. And like when me and my friend Phoebe would do like bloody dances, like it was like so bot, and like we just, yeah, I don't know,
Your music videos were so cute.
we were just like,
Can we insert one?
no. But yeah, we just do like the weirdest dance and like thought we were so cool, and like the quality as well, just so bad, like no thought to camera placement or anything.
Well, you think about though, like, you know, those comparison things, like, oh,
Yeah.
kids nowadays, and they're like 13, they've got like a full face of makeup, their
Yeah,
hair's done
literally.
nicely, and then us at 13 is like the blue eyeshadow, probably braces, like no makeup at all.
Like over heavily like eye makeup with the Justin Bieber swoop. Not that I could ever do that, but everyone at my school had
Yeah.
the like Justin Bieber fringe.
and like the dark eyeliner, it was just like the comparisons unreal.
Yeah,
because
the eyeliner with no mascara.
They look so much older than they are, though. It's actually
know.
kind of sad.
It
Like,
is.
just be
It is
kids.
sad. Be kids.
Enjoy it, because once you become an adult, you can't go back.
Yep.
I always wanted to be an adult when I was a kid, and I was like, I wish I just enjoyed the moment a bit more.
Yep. Enjoy the moment. Don't live in the past or the future.
Exactly. So I just did that as one because they're basically the same
Yes.
these days. Spotify
Oh, nice. Yeah.
for music. I don't really listen to my podcasts on there. I listen to it on Apple Podcasts, but
Yes.
Spotify for music, all the time playing music.
Nice.
Or Reddit is one.
Oh,
Obviously.
nice. Yeah.
One of my newer ones.
That's cool. I used to be so into Reddit, but I've like kind of dropped off now. But I loved Reddit. I kind of want to get back into it.
You
again.
need to, because it's going to be part one of our segments soon.
Yes, yes. Next week we'll do another Reddit segment because that was
Yeah.
so much fun.
That was fun. Also Clue. It's like a period trapping.
Oh yeah, I
tracking
used
app.
to have that, but then yeah, my periods went a bit weird.
Yeah. I just think it's interesting. Plus they've got like, back in the day they only had like, I've had this for years, they only had like a few different things that you could track, but now you
Yeah.
can track so much more.
Wow.
And then this one called Better Sleep
Oh.
that just does like white noise sounds, but you can like make your own. So they've got like all these individual sounds. So they've got like 10 different rain sounds. Like there's like urban rain, there's forest rain, there's roof rain, there's heavy rain.
That's so
there's,
cool.
Yeah,
Have you
then
heard
there's,
of
like,
the app
thunder.
that's just called Rain?
No.
Oh, I think it costs now, but it's just like that same kind of vibe.
Yeah, but with the Better Sleep, there's like the rain is one. There's forest noises, there's ocean sounds, there's bird sounds, there's car sounds,
Nice.
there's every sound. So you can make your little combos and then
Love that.
fall asleep to it, and you can set your timer, and it just
Oh,
like
see,
fades
that
off.
sounds way, yeah. I think
Yeah.
the Rain app, it has all the forest ones as well, but it doesn't have like a timer or like you can't
And-
customize. It's just one
and
on
it
one.
like slowly fades off. It doesn't like come to an abrupt stop.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so they're my top apps.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us this week and listening in or
Yes.
watching us. And we hope you're enjoying the podcast. We would love your feedback.
Yes,
if you want
please.
to email us or DM us on one of our socials just with any feedback or things you would like us to talk about, that
We're
would be
officially
amazing.
launching next week.
We are
We've
officially launching 1
pre-recorded.
week today. So
Yeah. Oh, exciting.
that's very exciting. So we're prepping a little bit ahead because I'm going away, and then we'll do some recording when I'm overseas, but trying to do the majority before I leave.
And we'll have weekly episodes out every Wednesday.
Yes, every Wednesday at the moment.
Pending.
but it could change depending on what works for everyone.
Yeah. But thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, follow,
Woohoo!
All
All
the
that good
things.
stuff.
and we'll see you next time.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.